How can you make your own variable rate fertilizer maps? This is one of the things we talk to farmers all the time. They get a little scared by technology and they say, oh man, that just seems too complicated. I don't think I could do that job myself and apply that fertilizer in a variable rate form on my own farm. Well, we're here to tell you today that not only is this easy, not only is this possible, but you can get yourself set up probably in a day or less. It's not that big a deal. The biggest part of this, you probably already have the technology in your tractor to do this today. You just need to get your implement set up. It's great having this technology available today because let's face it, you've got areas on your farm, they stink. You got other areas on your farm that are fantastic. Why dump a bunch of money and waste a bunch of money on your bad ground and kind of underfeed your really good ground? Let's vary it and adjust according to the soil.
All right, so we're talking about building variable rate maps. Then the next cool thing, Brian, with technology is getting it out to your equipment. So literally you can have your brother out actually working in the field while you're back playing on the computer building maps. And as he gets done with one field, you can just send him the map for the next. So you don't have to see him for another few hours. It could be a great thing.
But you know what? Here's the thing. To make these maps, you know how long it takes us on our farm? Honest to God, 3 minutes. That's all it takes.
It may take something a little bit more. If you've got, you know, some huge variation out there and you say, you know what, here's this area over here, let's do something a little different. But you're right, it only takes just a few minutes per field.
3 minutes.
Not much time at all.
In fact, anymore, we can do it in less.
Depends on how much brotherly debate there is. If there's a good brotherly debate going, it might take a half an hour.
Seriously, here's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so we have roughly 30 fields. We farm about 2,700 crop acres. 30 fields times 3 minutes, that's 90 minutes. It's really that simple. It seriously is. So how do you make it that simple? Well, here's how. We've developed this Ag PhD soil test app. It's free. You get our recommendations for free. You can get controller files for free. The only thing you're paying for is just soil analysis out of Midwest Labs, just like you normally would. So that's no big deal. We set all this up so you can make more money on your farm. We're trying to help you as much as we can. That's why we do our show, and that's why we created this Ag PhD soil test app. Just go to agphdsoiltest.com. You can set up your maps, and then once you get your soil results back, then right off that agphdsoiltest.com, you can go right in by field, and you can look at how you're going to make those controller files. And like Darren said, you can send them right to the combine, or you can just take a little flash drive or something and go that way. You can also make your own maps based on your yield map, based on your soil type. But our biggest suggestion is do it based on a good soil test.
Variable rate fertilizer is something that can definitely be good for the environment and good for your bottom line. Take a look at it, start with good soil tests this fall, and you can set up your maps for free with the Ag PhD soil test app.
Another thing that's good for your bottom line is improving weed control. We'll tell you how to stop this tough weed coming up next.